guys, it's Dave in real life and welcome to this daily roundup video. And yes, today's episode is the AEW Double or Nothing predictions video and the Fantasy Wrestling League's update table. Yeah, it's been kind of a while. Thank you for watching the two toy hunt videos. It's like a lot of toy hunts this week. I do appreciate that. Obviously I've been working, so it's been very hard to get like these kind of videos out, to be fair. But yeah, today's video is full crammed because we're not only doing the predictions for the pay-per-view this weekend, but we've also got a segment from our very own James Chadwick to look forward to as well. So yeah, we've crammed full of information on this episode today. So without further ado, we're going to go into Double or Nothing's predictions. Obviously, as normal, like we did at the start of this month with the WWE pay-per-view. I want your predictions in the comment section below. These are all points towards the Fantasy League. So yeah, make sure that you use this to get points. Basically, it's could change a lot of things in the table, this pay-per-view, to be fair. I've already seen a lot of people could gain massive points. But without further ado, we're going to go and have a look at that first match. And it is the buy-in match, which is not surprised. It's Hook and Danhausen, or aka Hookhausen, as people are calling them, up against Tony Nese and Mark Sterling. I mean, I don't think this can go any other way, to be honest. Hook is legit the person that Tony Khan is pinning a lot on. So I've got to go Hook and Danhausen for the victory here. To clarify to those playing the Wrestling League game, we've got Mick, Wrestling Mick, who's got Hook, and we've got David Connolly, who's got Danhausen. So already 3 points are on the table for them. If they do pick up the victory, go straight up to the moon. It goes to 8 points straight away. So yeah, big points played for this weekend. That's kind of what we're playing for. Then first match we're going to look at on the main card is Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay. And like I said, William, it's a title shot. It's for the TBS title, I believe. So William, who's got Anna Jay, is going to pick up straight away 8 massive points. So it's already changing the dynamic of the table already, which we will look at it after we've got through the predictions. I've got Jade Cargill retaining. I don't think the build to this match is anything to scream and shout about. I've not really seen much build of it at all, unless it's been all done on Rampage. But yeah, I don't really get Hannah Jay. She's a very pretty girl, but not somebody what I'd be pinning a title on. So I've gone Jade Cargill for the retain. We've got a tag team match, well, 3-man tag, 6-man tag, which is very synonymous with AEW, I'll get to admit, but it's House of Black versus Death Triangle. So yeah, points again, Sam, Michelle picking up 2 lots, so she's on 6 points just through this match alone. David Connolly gets 3 points, and Sam gets 3 points, and that's without even the teams even winning. So obviously that's through like Malachi Black and Brody King, who's actually not been selected yet by anybody. So I've gone for Death Triangle in this match. I think Ray Fenix being back, Penta looks it's like a new version of Penta, L0 or whatever he's called now. He just changes his name more often than his socks. Yeah, I've gone for Death Triangle in this one. It's not a match that I really care for. I'm not really into 6-man tags, if I'm being quite honest with you. I've seen enough of them over this past couple of years. We go on to what is arguably one of the matches that the fanboys are looking forward to, especially your Hardyites and your Young Bucks. But that is exactly what it is. It's the Hardy Boys, or the Hardys as they're called in AEW, against the Young Bucks. I've gone for the Young Bucks. I think that them beating the legends that are the Hardy Boys is how they will book this. Do I want it that way? No, the Hardy Boys should easily win, but I don't think it'll go that way, unfortunately. People who are getting points for this is Wrestling Mike and 50-50 and Harley. So a lot of points are riding on it for them guys. Sorry for the coughing. Then we've got Jericho Appreciation Club versus Blackpool Combat Club with Eddie Kingston, and it's another kind of match which could be just a chaos car crash sort of thing. The two factions that I don't really give a flip about, if I'm being quite honest with you, they're not on top of my radar. I've got Blackpool Combat Club winning. I do like Eddie Kingston. I do think it'll be an okay, but it's going to be an all-out brawl with these kind of guys in it. So if that's your thing, then fine. Like I said, lots of people have got points. I mean, Sam could win mega points either way. So she's got Jericho. She's got Danhausen. So whoever wins, she's going to get mega points. So Sapphire also in there. Mouldy Spoon's got one of his wrestlers in that hat as well. So lots of points available. Now to the conclusion of the feud. I don't know how this is going to go. A lot of people say that there's going to be more of this, but it's MJF versus Wardlow. I've gone for Wardlow. I think he's a massive future star. So is MJF. But I just kind of feel like this is the way it should go. Like I said, I'm going for Wardlow in that one. James and Adil are the ones are facing each other in this one. Like I said, you already got 3 points for your wrestlers being on this pay-per-view. So already points are being thrown around. So it's all good. Then we've got Britt Baker in the final of the Owen Hart female tournament. As of recording, and as you're watching obviously, Rampage is not out yet or been released. And I'm certainly not going to be giving you spoilers, even though I know it's pre-taped and I could find out who's easily in the final. But it's Britt Baker versus either Ruby Soho or Chris Statlander. Either way, I've gone for Britt Baker to win. I mean, it's just yet another honour for Britt Baker going forward. Could we see a shock in Ruby Soho? Maybe. It depends on which one they want to go with. Are they going with Chris Statlander or Ruby? It really depends on how I see that. But I think Britt Baker wins. I think she's kind of the one what is the figurehead still of AEW's female division. Likewise, we're going to look at the men's, which we've got the ROH champion Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole, baby. Yeah, we kind of got to do that, right? I've gone for Adam Cole in this one. I think Samoa Joe already having a title certainly sways that. I can't see why you would give him this. I think Adam Cole makes the more sense and would be more of a tribute to Owen Hart. So yeah, I've gone for Adam Cole. Don't know what you guys think about that, but that's how I see that. And Shaquem's getting points for that one. Nobody's got Samoa Joe because he's a champion. So Shaquem is the only one getting points out of that matchup. We go to a tag team title match, which points are thrown around because it is a tag team title match. So the likes of Wes, Sapphire, Edward, Shaquem, they're all getting 8 points straight away. Apart, obviously Jurassic Express, I do believe are going to retain. That's how I see that match happening. I think there won't be a new champions. I do think Swerve and Keith Lee might be in with a shout, but I don't think Jurassic Express have had the titles long enough for them to lose it just yet. So yeah, I've gone for Jurassic Express to retain. Now we flip to the flip side, the two main events, co-main events. I mean, it might not be how it's booked on the show. I hope they do give it the respect that it deserves. It needs to be co-main event. and that is Thunder Rosa, Serena Deeb. Nobody's got these guys. Nobody got Serena Deeb in the draw, so she's still available. I mean, these two, there's a classic story. They already told it through the NWA title last year when Serena Deeb took that title away from Thunder Rosa. But I don't think it happens here. I just think it's class storytelling. I think Thunder Rosa gets a revenge on Serena Deeb. I mean, this is going to be a classic. This is going to be probably the match of the night for me anyway. I do think we are going to get an absolute banger. I have gone for Thunder Rosa to retain, but I am being completely biased. I'm sure other people will want Serena Deeb, but I'm going for Thunder Rosa. I mean, she's just got that title. To take it away from her now would just makes no sense. Let her have a good lengthy title reign. So then we go on to the main event, which is Adam Page versus CM Punk. Dylan, the only one, but we're going to get points for this one. And I've gone for CM Punk, and I've got reasons why. I've not been impressed with Adam Page, to be quite honest with you. I don't think his title reign has been that impressive. It's been a bit of a yawn fest, if I've been quite honest with you. The main title needs a real crispy character to be that champion. Without Kenny Omega being on the scene, I mean, AEW, let's get it right, miss Kenny Omega. They missed that kind of charismatic champion. I don't think the cowboy shit is getting it done. So I think just for now, CM Punk takes the title, has a bit of a run with it. I mean, there's loads you can do with CM Punk. Maybe even have like somebody come out from New Japan maybe at the end. Okada, somebody like that, Naito. I don't know. Speculating. We have got AEW have got Forbidden Door, by the way, coming up real soon. So they will want to build for that pay-per-view. And you don't really do that with Adam Page, unfortunately. But CM Punk, it skyrockets that pay-per-view straight up. So that's what I'm going for. I've gone for CM Punk. So like I said, there are my predictions for AEW's Double or Nothing. Make sure that you get your predictions in as they go towards the Fantasy Wrestling League scores. And clarification on the league. The tag teams do not start until the 1st of June, which is after NXT next week. So, to clarify, that's when that starts. Okay? Right. Just so we can have a bit of a breather, let all that goodness from AEW soak in, we're going to go to the legend that is James the Gilligaff Chadwick.
Hi guys, it's your boy James Gilligaff Chadwick with this week's Chad's Wrestling Review, and we're going to be talking about a little promotion called OVW. If you're a true wrestling fan, then you should be watching this. It has got some amazing talent on show, including the likes of Omar Amir. I mean, this guy is legit awesome. And we've got some breaking news on this week's episode. We've got a tag team title change, and this guy is one half of that tag team. It is Jesse Cortez. Him and Tony Gunn have got a shock victory and become the tag team champions. And talking about impressive, here is Shira. I mean, this guy is huge, definitely a Vince guy and one to be looking out for in the future. Then, obviously, we've got Harley Leah Gray, future star. Maybe she'll pop up on from this promotion up to the NXT in the future, but looks pretty good. And then we've got Freya the Slayer. Move over, Buffy. There's a new Slayer in town, and this girl is on fire right now. And it's all thanks to the promoter of the year, Hal Snow. who has brought us so many talents over the years as well, in the likes of Randall Keith Orton, John Cena, Dave Batista, and Brock Lesnar. Yeah, but we're going to go into now the match of the week, and it is from ARW, Atomic Revolution Wrestling, and it's featuring Grimm versus Destiny in an hardcore title match. You may recognise Grimm as one half of the Men Are Here, Simon Gotch from NXT. Yeah, so go check out that because it is a pretty good match. I've been James Gilligaff Chadwick, and thank you so much for watching. Bye, bitches!
Boom. There you go. OVW. Go check it out. Listen to my boy. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He watches more wrestling than anybody I've ever known. OVW is something that you should go and check out for sure. Some great, amazing wrestlers. I mean, come on. We've had the likes of Randy Orton and John Cena come from that promotion. Go check out the future stars. That's my tip to you guys. But no, without further ado, we're going to go on to the league table. Refreshed. So the results are in from Raw, NXT, AEW. We've got SmackDown and Rampage tonight, but the title race is heating up, and I just think that Double or Nothing is just going to change absolutely everything. So it's just get ready, because the guys who are on top now, it could all be different. But yeah, it's the Fantasy Wrestling League table, and we're going to start from the bottom. David Connolly obviously missed the first part of the month, and he's still slammed on 1 point. Then we go up to Wrestling Mike, who's now finally got on to 2 points, so shout out to you. Got Michelle on 5 points, and then we've got Wes. He's jumped some places into 29th with 6 points. Then we've got Crazy Brody on 8 points. Sapphire and Kenzie locked together on 9 points. Gilly in 25th on 10 points. Then we've got Almighty Nick in 24th with 14 points. Then Adele on 15. Undisclosed on 16 with Chloe and Jellyhead. Then in 19th position, and also with Leeds as well, is 17 on 17 points. On 18 points is Gregor and William. On 19 points in 15th position is Retro D-Man. Harley is in 14th on 21 points. 13th place is Dark Knight. Then we've got Mouldy Spoon on 23 points. Edward in 11th with 24. Then we've got Connor and Shaquem on 25 points each. And then Ever on 27 with Jesse. In 5th and 6th on 28 points is 50-50 TV and James Chadwick. Austin is on his own in number 4 with 30 points. Oh no, in 3rd place, I mean, amazing. Sam jumping straight up into the title picture with 32 points. So shout out to Sam. I'm on 28 points, and Normal Guy, honestly, still top just by that 1 point on 39. So that is the table up to press. Like I say, we've got SmackDown tonight, we've got Rampage also tonight, and then that AEW pay-per-view, which is just, I'm tell you now, I've got nobody, I've got no runners in that race whatsoever. So my position in 2nd place is totally under threat. I could be way down the table come Monday Night Raw. Yeah, but fingers crossed that Gunther gets a win tonight to keep me a little bit ticking on. But I'm sure a lot of you guys are all like that going into this pay-per-view, because I know we've not all got AEW stars. But obviously, next week, the 1st of the month, I think is Wednesday, all things change. As we've talked about the trade. If you want to trade somebody, please DM me or put it in the group chat or even part of this video, and then that name will be taken off on the 1st, put back into the wheel, and then we'll do a respin. Everybody will get a respin. Then it's pot luck. You could even end up back with that wrestler, but that's the choice that you've got to make. It's the risk that you've got to take. Do you get in to get a better wrestler? Who knows? That is a choice. You could get a worse wrestler, but that's the game. I've decided not to do the points thing because that could just get too complicated. So that's how we're going to do it each month. If you're not happy with a wrestler, let me know. I'll put him back into the reel, and then you get all do a respin stream after the 1st of the month. But don't worry, if whatever happens, we'll continue the points still. We'll get you the points still for that month until I take them away. You won't get the points taken away, the wrestler would get taken away. So I hope that's clear. Yeah, this video is slightly a longer one than normal, but I truly appreciate that we've had a lot to go through. AEW predictions, James's Chad's wrestling review, and then of course the league table update. So yeah, join me tonight. I will be setting up a live stream. I think we are doing we're doing Bound for Glory 2007 tonight. That is the watch along. So Bound for Glory, and it is Sting versus Kurt Angle. So look forward to that watch along tonight, and obviously we can talk about pro wrestling and all that good stuff. So remember to put your predictions in the comment section below. They do go towards your fantasy wrestling league points, so I advise you to do it. Don't miss out. There's 11 points up for grabs. So that being said, I've been Dave in real life. You have been awesome, and remember to always keep it real. Until tonight and that Bound for Glory 2007 watch along. Bye for now.